The 28th day, Thiruppavai, the 28th song. கரவைகள் பின் சென்று கானம் சேர்ந்துண்போம் அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஐக்கூலத்துந்தன்னை பிறவி பெருந்தனை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோம் குறைவொன்றுமில்லாத கோவிந்தாம் உந்தன்னோடுறவேல் நமக்கிங்கொழிக்க ஒழியாது அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோ அன்பினால் உந்தன்னை சிறுபேரழைத்தனவும் சீரியருளாதே இறைவாணி தாராய் பறையேலோர் எம்பாவாய். This is my translation. Tending the cattle, we make our living. Blessed indeed are we to have you born in the innocent clan of the herdsmen. Govinda, you lack nothing. Our binding with you is interminable. Frown not at our innocent love that associates you with various names. O God, grant us our prayers. The 28th song of Thiruppavai can very well be said to abstract human qualities, the association of the human with the divine, and the right sort of attitude to be maintained by the human. God is addressed, Kureivondrumillatha Govinda. Govinda, who lacks nothing. God does not lack anything, even if the soul fails to realize its association with the divine. God, in and by himself, is complete and perfect. The human also has a speciality about it. உந்தன்னோடு உறவேல் நமக்கு இங்கு ஒழிக்க ஒழியாது. Its association with the divine is interminable. Thus, dissociation or ignorance or willful neglect on the part of the human or any such exercise cannot undo its association with God. The mates belong to a clan whose business is to tend the cattle and make a living of it. Lost in the business of making a living, they may remain unaware of their association with the divine. They may be simpletons of the herdsman clan with no particular knowledge to their credit. It's a great blessing indeed for such to have God born in their midst. In their innocence and ignorance, they may fail to comprehend the transcendent grace of God and may identify Him with names and deeds associated with the manifest form of God amidst them. The prayer to God is that such limitations on their part are ignored and God's grace showered on them. Traditional interpretation identifies in the song a certain stipulation about human exertion for achieving salvation. The song so far reiterated the prayer for redemption through the grace of God. Their God's grace in itself is an assurance for redemption. Is it not to be matched with human exertion towards redemption? In the light of such a question alone can this song be properly understood. The answer to the question remains in the affirmative, but it's not in terms of any particular accomplishment or even renunciation. Human exertion towards redemption is more a matter of attitude than a matter of action. It's the attitude of awareness of the limitations of the human. The very business of making a living is by nature such that it's a distraction away from the self and the association of the self with the divine. Therefore, the first line of the song, கறவைகள் பின் சென்று கானம் சேர்ந்து உண்போம். We tend the cattle to make a living. The very birth into bodily existence means ignorance, and it's great on the part of God to have been condescendingly gracious to place himself in the human context in the form of his manifestation. Therefore, the second and third lines of the song, அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஐக்குலத்து உந்தன்னை பிறவி பெருந்தனை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோம். God is man's need, no doubt, but is man God's need? This question seems to be answered in the negative when God is addressed, Kureivondrumillatha Govinda. Govinda, who lacks nothing. Association of the soul with the divine has a certain inevitability about it. It cannot be terminated by distraction into the worldly or ignorance. Therefore, Undanodu Uravel Namakku Ingu Olikka Odiyathu. Our binding is interminable. Insofar as even the greatest knowledge of man is not great enough to comprehend the divine, even the greatest attribute of God ascribed by the human is but insufficient to comprehend the divine, and therefore the divine remains forever a transcendental reality. Despite such circumscription, the grace of God is to be extended to the mates in the form of fulfillment of their prayers. All put together, man is distracted into the worldly, is ignorant, is blessed with God's presence, his association with the divine is interminable, he is not endowed with enough wit to comprehend the divine. Such being man, however does he exert himself, he cannot work out his redemption by himself. Therefore, the only way to redemption lies in total surrender to God with an attitude of awareness of limitations and inadequacies characteristic of embodied existence.